is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Sun Devils ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Texas A&M's offense that has the first possession of the game. And we've said many times that tight end is the quarterback's best friend. But the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Just feeds the running back. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain.
Really good-looking run there. This guy reminds me a little bit of an old Texas A&M Aggie great, Leland McElroy. He was so dangerous in space, was so difficult to bring down to the ground. All 11 guys on defense had to rally to the football. This guy has a little bit of that, too. If they can find more creative ways to get this guy out in the open field, watch out, because he's a home run waiting to happen.
Reed makes a catch. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And I think one of the secret sauces from a year ago for A&M was Craver and Concepcion. They were the best 1-2 punch in college football as far as playmaking receivers. Guys that could catch it short and take it long. Now you bring in Horton, who comes over from Alabama. This receiving core now, can they continue to grow? Can the passing game get better, Palmer, and take that next step?
Well, the good news is you still got Marcel Reed throwing the football, right? A guy with tons of experience and a guy who's made a lot of big plays throughout his career. So you bring in Horton, who comes over for Alabama, big physical guy who can make plays down the field. Craver can take a hitch route, 80 yards, and score. Still a really good 1-2 punch of this Aggies offense, especially the passing attack. Still going to be tough to stop.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know what time it is. It's about the big boys up front. You got to give me a little bit of space, a little crack. You just can't give up that penetration so my running back can fall forward just like that and get the first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Horton. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Looking for a crease. It's Owens. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Here's Reed to throw. Under fire. Got his man on the right. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. Between the uprights, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So Arizona State's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball.
Breaks into the open. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Rides to the back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it. And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute. They do it.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to throw, it's Bowling. Finds his man, it's Anderson. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Sun Devils line up to punt it away. The accuracy is perfect. The loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Running inside. It's Owens. There he goes. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
From the gun on third down, it's Marcel Reed. Takes the easy one to the back. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Short completion on first down, and here comes second and 8. Dropping back, it's Bowling. Complete to the left. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. The quick out. Spins away from the defense. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it as we get a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Got the quick pass. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And the Sun Devils in a good spot here with second and short. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. It's complete. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
Trying to run, it's Brown. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
The quarterback sneak. Scores on the sneak. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Reed. Snagged in the middle. It's Owens. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Reed. Now improvising. Turning it on! He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. The short hands, it's Craven. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Throwing Reed. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Bringing the heat. And he never had a chance. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll start on the ground with Brown. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that seemed a little off from the the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Motion from the back. Second down, he'll throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Sun Devils will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll check the spot. Think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And those body blows really... matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. Reed looking to the big tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves.
And the defense picks up the sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Back to pass. It's Bowling. A little screen to the running back. He came flying up from his free safety position and stopped him well short. In fact, he'll be about 3 yards behind the marker, and it's fourth down. Kick is in the air. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, but I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Here's Reed to throw. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He'll take a shot. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Back over to your game at Kyle Field. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Looking to pass, it's Boley. Under fire! And it's a sack.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
And the Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Fires on the move. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on third down. The Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
From the gun on third down, Reed. Got his man out of the backfield. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Hauls it in, looking for space. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Sun Devils have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking for a man. It's Boley. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. Looking to throw for it. Going downfield for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. The Sun Devils will call on their punt team. High and away, headed toward the sideline, just the way he drew it up. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. The offense goes back to work, and the defense is keeping them in it right now. They just really haven't gotten much done when they've had the football. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. Zings it complete to the right. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
On third down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field.
Makes a grab and room to run. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
That was a really well-run route on the curl to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and it's a nice job, too, by the receiver, getting his depth and then finding space in between the defenders, giving his quarterback a nice target.
Makes the catch. It's Harris. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Boley. On target. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And they got it. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a third down play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It's complete on the right side. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. That is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it.
They've got a 1st down here. Want to start his bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Boley. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good. tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They'll give it to Brown. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the red zone, it's Brown. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Brown again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Texas A&M will use its 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Again, it's Brown. Powers through the defender. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Arizona State! They'll try to tack 1 more on their score. And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Texas A&M going up-tempo.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Reed. Complete to the right. He's got first down yardage as they move into the 44. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
This is an offense that has skill, and they've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late.
He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Aggie. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. 1 more yard on this second down might just put an exclamation point on this one. One more time, it's Brown. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. Could be an alley. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to put a bow on this one. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all-timers.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go with, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the rest of college football on alert with this win. This is one these fans will be talking about for years and years to come.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.